What up, little homie? You be my patient, man. Chilling with the goose. We back, y'all. Dayton. You know where we at. Such a beautiful day, beautiful summer. Got the sun going down. But I just wanted to come and talk to my phone a little bit. I just want to talk about something that I read not too long ago in this book called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And it's a real interesting thing. The book kind of talks about this group called the Toltecs, which is like Native American type of group down in Mexico. And the author started off talking about this group and how basically they're just monks down there, right? And one of the main first components to the book was like when it's like people are mirrors, being that, you know, however I project myself is really how I feel deep down within. And it really makes me think, like, damn, like, they always say, like, you know, the most hurt people hurt people. The kid that has the hardest at home is probably the bully, you know? And it was just something that was so powerful to read because it just really made me reflect upon myself and other people and just think about, like, how could I let anyone's negativity bother me? How could I let anyone's negativity get to me? And I always felt like, you know, I'm more of a person that my happiness is always based on people's around me, you know? Like, I feel like I read the room real well. And thinking about it, that's how everyone is. You're a mirror. And the most insecure people are the ones who are most frustrated with themselves, are the ones who lash out and are just negative. And as I think about it, like, damn, like, if someone's ever mean to me, like, especially if I didn't do nothing to hurt them, you just gotta pray for people, like, man. Another thought in the book was like, don't ever take something personal. Don't take things personal, because like I just said, the most hurt people are the ones lashing out on others. Like, you can't even feel bad. Like, you're gonna let them make you sad, but in reality, you looking at them like, bro, like, I see straight through you now, you know? And it's always the case. Like, a happy person, like, who's secure and good within themselves, you don't never ever see them do anything negative towards another person, you know? Never take things personal, because you will never live outside of your own perspective. So why would you even let others get to you? That's another thing I felt like, damn, like, that could have helped me out, you know? That could have helped me out in some instances. Like, why would I even take that personal? Because the other person's the one that's actually going through it, you know? Like, damn. Be impeccable with your word. This is the first agreement of the four. And it's really how I think about it to myself. Like, you know, be true to your word. Stand on business, you know? Stand on your word. We all have these ideas. You know, you get the same sensation you get the same sensation telling someone that you're going to do something as you do as doing it, you know? Like, I feel like I always tell people what I'm going to do, what my plans are, what's something cool I'm going to do, but I never do it because I'm busy talking about it. Your eyes, your vision, you always are looking at something. It's not yourself. It's easy to judge somebody. It's easy to project because, you know, it's so much easier to look at something and look at yourself. You can't look at yourself. You can't look at yourself, you know. It's easy to me to look at someone and be like, damn, you know, because I can only relay that within the perspective of myself. That's the only perspective I'll ever have, you know. I heard a saying like, if I was you and I lived your life, I would be exactly like you. Like, damn, thinking about that, like, damn, that's some shit. So you can't even be mad at somebody. You can't even let someone bother you or get you emotional. And for me, I feel like I'm sensitive, you know. You say some mean shit to me, I'm thinking about that shit all night. Or if I say a mean thing to someone else, I would think about that for a week. Like, damn, that was wrong with me. I was out of pocket, you know. I remember thinking a story based on what I just said, you know. I remember my first job, I was a cashier, and I worked the window a lot. You know, working the window, man, that shit ain't easy, man. And I was always a kid, like, you know, I wasn't the kid to smile and, you know, I'm just here to get that little paycheck of mine and get out, you know. But I remember one time I was in feeling the type of way, and I was working the window, and, you know, you're making minimum wage, it's your first job, you don't take it serious. And I remember this old dude and his lady came through the drive-through. They're smoking a cigarette, and I'm already, you know, a little bit frustrated. You know, I don't want to be at work. Why would I want to be at work? I make minimum wage. This man smoking a cigarette as I'm trying to, like, handle him at the window. Like, are you for real, bro? You about to sit here and smoke a cigarette right in front of me? Bro, I do not want to hear not want to smell your cigarette smoke. To me, that's disrespectful, you know. That's just straight disrespectful. You got all your cigarette smoke blowing in the building. Nah, bro, you out of pocket. And so I tell him, like, I'm not even going to be rude with him, you know, but I'm going to take his card. I'm going to shut that window real quick because I'm not about to sit there and smell his cigarette smoke because he already being disrespecting me like that. And, you know, they got the audacity to say something to me like, oh, you disrespecting us, you shutting the window like that, da-da-da-da-da. And I tell him, I was like, I don't give a fuck. You smoking a cigarette, you disrespecting me. And I was just rude to them because they was rude to me. I let them get me and I let them get me to the level that they were at, you know. I remember they called up. They've been going there for years. They called up my boss. She answered the phone and she was like, they was complaining about me. But my boss was always cool. She was like, I know how it is, you know. Shit ain't nothing new. It's kind of a little rough neighborhood. It was all just, you know. I just remember being so bothered by that shit because I thought I was in the right. I thought I was in the right to be frustrated. But in reality, I did nothing but throw fuel on the fire to some disrespectful ass people, and I let them ruin my day. But anyways, they called up to the store and they was like, man, my fucking mom just died and this kid was so disrespectful to me. I remember thinking, I was like, man, damn, now I actually feel real bad. Cause you know, he was an asshole to me, call up the store and be like, damn, my damn mom just died, bro. Like, you know, and thinking about it, like, damn, like, it just makes so much sense. Like, those people were already upset, you know, because of something happened within themselves and within their life. And they projected that out on me as some young 16-year-old kid making minimum wage, you know. And that was a lesson learned in my life, like, you know, arguing with people won't get you nowhere. And if you can't keep composure, especially as a man, you will be a slave to your emotions your whole entire life. Or humans were emotional. We need love. We need people around us. And so I just always try to tell myself, like, you know, if someone's rude to me or mean to me, like, as much how frustrating that is, I just try to tell myself, like, I just need to pray for them. I just need to pray for them. Because it's not me, it's them, you know? And unfortunately, a lot of people don't even understand that, like, it's not the kid who's a little stuck up, you know, it's you. You let that kid make you mad. Everything you ever need in this life, in my opinion, has already been given to you. You just have to find it within yourself.